All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Arlon, or Arlezzy.
Hey everyone. You want to redo that or you just
I guess.
Hey everyone, it's Naj, and today we're back with a obviously I guess we can call it season two, even though season one of our podcast was short. It's season two of our podcast where we're talking about season two of All American Homecoming and season five of All American. Once again, both episodes came out with some extra spice that was going to highlight the rest of the season. They already pissing us off. Already pissing us off with Bolivia. Like, why they playing with us? Like, I didn't wait months for you to pep
Nah,
us
they're
with
really
that.
crazy for that ending too. Like,
Yeah, I'm sitting here like, okay, well, they're gonna come back. Like, they're gonna be back healthier than ever. And
yeah.
they said, bitch, you thought. So that was nice, I guess. All right, so we're going to talk about season five, episode one of All American, since that's obviously the first episode that comes between the two. I took notes of what happened along the episode, but I feel like we should start with the lower, like the lesser plots, and then work our way to the big one, which is just Bolivia breakup at the end.
Yeah.
So let's just talk about Cam and Keisha for just 1 second, since they're
Yeah.
in and out for All American
Let me
Homecoming.
say that the first the like the intro to the episode with him singing and all that stuff and like the montage, yeah, that was iconic. I don't know what it was, but I liked it, like showing everybody in different places.
Yeah, it was like
Figuring
it
I
was an
liked
easy,
it.
yeah, it was an easy way of giving us, like, I guess, like a what is it called, like a fast forward of what's happening
Yeah, yeah, like this, yeah.
without having you like clueless, because once again it's 6 weeks and you at least want to know what they're doing. So I didn't even know that was actually the actor who plays Cam at all. I
I
thought it was
not
I,
I mean, yeah, like I always get caught off guard because like, I know he can sing, and because last season, remember when he was like helping Keisha, and
yeah, and
that's
he's
when
just
I first
saying.
found out. But like this, when the intro and montage was going, and then pan to Cam, I was like, "Where's him?"
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like,
First of all, I forgot that it was even like a spring break. I forgot what month it was for them. So I'm like, why is Cam here singing? He want to be at
yeah.
school. And then we're finding out that it's like about to be like the what's it called, New Year's or something like that. I don't even know, but they were, or Christmas or something like that. They're out of pocket.
Yeah,
But that was kind of nice.
yeah. I don't know what it
Cam,
was. I just
yeah,
liked it.
Cam and Keisha, they probably the ones that fixed their issue the easiest.
Yeah.
I did see some backlash on Keisha's part because the way that she flipped on him was kind of insane
It's
by
talking
making
about the part in
yeah,
Homecoming. In
yeah,
Homecoming,
yeah, when she was like he gaslit her, and I was like, cause he's
yeah.
poor right
Yeah, like yo, he's like yo. You think
now.
about how embarrassed he must feel because he has to
Yes,
deliver pizza and food. Like
yeah, like
that's like
he comes from Crenshaw, where it's all about the grind and got to stay on it, and this tough exterior where he goes. It's like kind of like when Spencer got when came to Beverly Hills, and he had to,
yeah,
and it was that shift of Crenshaw thinking that he's too soft or he's too different. It's the same thing that applies to Cam, even though it obviously is not the same, there's name, the same spill. He's going back home to where all his problems before he left is coming back at him. Now he has to have to tell his parents that due to what happened at
yeah,
school, he can't play football anymore. So he lost his opportunity to once again have that scholarship to then now work and try to pay for it within 6 weeks.
yeah. That's
That's nine
crazy.
grand.
Like yeah,
That's 9 grand. And he has to pay that some way, somehow. Plus try to be like this all perfect boyfriend to Keisha, who obviously got is rich. Her dad got that fancy ass
yeah.
home.
Plus, he
Like,
has to
he doesn't
pretend
know how to
like.
feel.
Plus, I'm pretty sure everybody else is doing good because everybody else has their scholarships, NIL
Yeah.
deals, and all that stuff. Like
Yeah,
he got
yeah, and plus, yeah, he
he
was
has no money. Like like he can probably
fine.
barely like buy food for himself and stuff like that because he has to like everything has to go to the scholarship. So yeah.
Yeah, and then
Plus, he
plus,
did
like
this
the
for
only per-
Keisha. Plus, he did it for Keisha. He lost his scholarship because of Keisha and like all that stuff. So I don't know.
exactly, and plus the only person that plus, like, let alone that when it came to Simone, that's the only one that can really relate to her, him, because once again, her, like, her, what's it called, her housing and stuff.
Yeah.
But the only thing I can really, like, maybe he could talk to, the new principal now, or maybe Nate, but he don't know any help.
Yeah.
So he has to come up with that bread, which means that maybe the football thing that he's been struggling with can be covered. But Keisha's out of pocket. trying to get him heated by flirting with Spencer.
Yo, yeah. Now, see,
It was,
at the beginning, I really didn't feel that. Like in All American, I didn't feel like she was like flirting with him. But I guess a little bit in Homecoming, yeah. But yeah, she was definitely wrong for that. And yeah,
yeah,
it was
like
that.
yeah, it was so odd because I'm like she don't I don't feel like she really wants Spencer. I just feel like she's just doing it because she obviously assumes that he knows Spencer, so she's doing it. But
Yeah,
girl, why?
yeah,
Why?
she
Why
is
are you
throwing
doing
the.
that? Right. I'm like, and then you got Simone, she's the realest. She like, girl, cut the cameras, dead ass. In both episodes, she was just like, girl, he got a girl.
Yeah,
Who you're talking to, remind you. But it's funny because like, Keisha's giving her advice to Simone about Jordan and Layla, and I'm like, you don't even know them, sis.
yeah, true.
Tired. Like, come on now, come on. But like, come on. And then plus, since we're talking about Spolivia, let's get into Coop being a fucking Spolivia warrior. Like, what?
Yeah,
First of all, I could not take her serious. Like, she had me in the first half, but when she mentioned that bullet, I said, "Girl, that was intended for you. That was
yeah,
intended
that
for
was
you."
yeah.
And somehow so first of all, I can't take you serious because you literally was out here going back and forth with patience last season. You thought I forgot, and then you cheated on a good woman, Sky,
Yeah, it's
and
I
go
forgot
back
about that. She did
like
that.
in 6 weeks. She's suddenly like the expertise on communication.
Yeah.
You couldn't even communicate and stop getting in people's drama for 2 seasons. Stop. Like,
But I will say Coop was spit facts for most of
yeah,
the episode. Like
they
that was
honestly,
she has some funny
like,
moments.
I
Like when
was
she
like,
showed the picture, like remember at the party she
yeah,
showed the picture.
I'm like,
She was really like
I was like, so where did you get that at? Like,
yeah.
so was you at the dance holding a phone up? Like, oh wow, that looks like Bolivia
Their own
material.
personal photographer and all that stuff. Like,
Right.
yo, that
And
was funny.
and Olivia seemed to not notice that or had got that. So why would you keep it in your phone for decorations? Like, what the fuck's
Yeah,
going
no,
on?
that was funny. Yeah.
Yeah. I literally feel like they use Coop to be like our voice because that's the shit that we were saying on Twitter and other social
Yeah.
medias for
I
months.
know when she at first brought up the article and everything like that, I was like, yo, yeah, like you can't write about anything else. You can't find something else to write about, like and
Yeah,
all
and,
that.
and the thing is that it's kind of intense because they're making it seem like, well, I mean, we might as well stop and hop into Bolivia for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
But it's like pretty much she's like 18, 19. That article kind of giving me like junior/senior vibes. That's a big article. She's
Yeah.
doing research on her own. And once again, I don't know if like it's I guess because when she first started off, they kept giving her articles to other people. I
Yeah.
guess now she has her. I guess she's showing that she can handle her own. But like that big ass article by herself, she has to find research and stuff. I don't know if this is for a big assignment. I don't know if this is for her just her interest. And the
I
second,
think she's honestly just doing it like without anyone's
yeah,
consent or like I think she's doing it on her own,
yeah, I don't,
honestly.
I don't know how she's doing it. And then like the writers making it seem like Olivia can't have happiness with Spencer, but also do what she loves. Like, why did they make it seem like she had to choose when it's not going to make a difference because the same conflict that she's having with Spencer is the same one she's having with Jordan. Her and
Yeah.
Spencer break up this episode, and then the next episode, Jordan is coming to her with the same stuff. So she's not avoiding drama. So what the
Yeah.
fuck was the point of the breakup if the problem is not going to be solved? Because her happiness is still going to be faltering because her brother is going to be like, why are you choosing our university when it's other ones to go after? So it was pointless. Like the breakup was so dumb because they're making it seem like Spencer, thinks that she's not really happy at this moment. And that he makes her like them. And I'm just like, no, he's no.
Yo,
He literally
yeah.
always supports her. He always sees her. I don't know why.
Exactly.
Like, I hate that. Like, see, all season 4, Olivia was literally out here communicating, whether it was a small disagreement, a snap
Yeah, they was
happened,
out there meeting for lunch,
right,
talking, and like,
meeting, talking, and even when they had that kind of moment when they were sitting together eating and they realized what was the difference, they made
yeah,
it work. He wanted to meet her friends at the job, whether it came in a complication. He once again did a romantic thing with the boombox. Like, I don't understand how they're acting like 6 weeks. Come on, 6 weeks they were distant from each other and like they
and
just allowed
she wasn't doing anything. I guess like he was like looking for her. He was like looking out for her, like going to
them.
go see her. But she was just like, you know what? I'm good. I'm not gonna like.
Yeah, and
Like,
it's so annoying because like she gives the speech that somewhat she needs to hear from Coop, and then when she goes to tell Spencer, "I want to make it work. I want to stay together," Spencer's like, I think we should break up. And you saw her cry because you really rarely see her cry with other breakups.
yeah.
It's the one that got it. Like when you said I can't be the reason your light dims. Oh my
Yo,
god.
yeah, that was like he like worded that really, really well.
So
Like
well, like
he
the
like
emotion, the chemistry between Samantha and Daniel is honestly
yes,
ridiculous
that's why
because
that's why they're number one, man.
they're
That's why
number one,
they're
like
like
number one. No, like y'all think I'm like that's what I came for. I came for. I literally watched season 1 to 3. No, season 1 to 2 on Netflix for them, and then I watched season 3 onwards first Bolivia, and then I'm coming back to Bolivia still giving more chemistry
yeah.
on the damn screen, and they're breaking up.
I honestly thought their chemistry could have get better from when that moment in season
Oh,
three,
it did.
the wedding thing.
It
I
did.
thought it couldn't
Oh,
get better, but it's like gotten so much
it's
better and like
they they put crack in them scenes because the emotions that you see between them is just so mind-boggling because when they break up, you see once again, you see Sam playing obviously Olivia, you see like her kind of shift because she's kind of taken back. Like that's not what she wanted. She wanted to fight for a relationship, and then you got Spencer, who Daniel got him the heartbreak in his face
Yo,
when she's like,
I
I have
say
to
it
go.
every time when he cries or he's like
It
teary
gets
eyed.
like he gets it. He really gets it. Like it really sold home because it's not overdoing any emotional like emotions. Like it's something that you were like, oh yeah, expectable. That's something that would obviously happen. Instead of like them fake rush, them breakdowns, you really
Yeah.
just see him like he's stuck there because she's saying that this is not the end of us. Like it won't be, and he's sitting here don't know. Like also he obviously knows it's not gonna stop. They're gonna
Yeah.
get together at some point. But knowing that he had to let her go to pursue her dream and how is he going to work? Because clearly he's down bad next episode. He's talking
Yeah.
about I'm getting the game, putting water on his face, slapping his cheeks up, preparing himself. He's not going to be handling well.
Yeah,
Like
and I think that's what's crazy. I think he only has like enough energy to get through football and all that kind of stuff.
literally, and then
I don't, his grades are probably horrible, honestly, because I honestly doubt he's been doing any homework or like he's probably been just getting by maybe like
yeah. I mean, to be fair, the semester didn't even start yet.
yeah.
So yeah, they've been on a 6 week break,
Oh
and
yeah, so that's good. Yeah,
so
yeah.
so he's going to have to get his head back in the game because next week everything start. Well, for us next week everything's going to be starting, which means that work, school, and then plus his mom getting married. He's going to have to put on so much happiness, pride, and strength while him and Olivia are separated. But they're going to interact obviously. As they just released some stills of him interacting with Olivia at their kind of wedding, the wedding for his mom or
I don't
the
think I've seen those.
yeah, it's on Twitter. Like it came like an hour and a half ago.
Uh,
Let me see if I can pull it out while I'm talking. But I mean, they're going to interact. I do want to see how everything's going to happen because now since here it is. So this is Spencer on the right.
uh,
This is him and his mom.
oh yeah,
Then and then hold on. Let me go ahead and find the main event, which is Bolivia. But yeah, like I feel like we. Oh yeah, here it is. Like they're going to be interacting on season
oh,
2.
okay.
Like
Yo, it's
during this
gonna be. I think it's
finale,
gonna be a slow build back to. I
yeah,
said. I think in my reaction, I think I said at the mid season finale, I can see them having a
yeah,
kiss or like a huge moment.
yeah. At least by like
So
10 to 12 or 10 to 13. Like I can't have them
I
stop
honestly think
him.
they're gonna like have like a hookup or something in like the next
Oh, pop
four
up.
episodes, like next 3 or 4 episodes. I think
Or maybe a
something's gonna
kiss,
happen.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
because
think
like
something's gonna happen. Yeah.
I just can't imagine them dating somebody else. Like
Nah,
that would be the
I don't
whole
see that. I
ass
want
beat
him to.
down.
I'd rather him be alone for the whole season than date somebody else. Because
Yeah,
there's nobody they could bring in that would even come
that
close
would
to
come close
Olivia.
to
Like,
nothing. Like
it,
we spent 3 seasons with slow burn.
it would be a
Then
waste.
one season, which is season 3 of them coming to terms. Once again, him giving, him being there for Olivia while she obviously recovers from her relapse.
Yeah.
Season 4 of them dating and being so mature, understanding. I'm not going to allow them to date anybody else, especially when I sit here and watch her with Asher. And like, no, I'm good. I'm good. At this point, like, we just need them, like, kind of like doing that friend thing, how they were trying to do in the beginning of season 3, where they were friends.
Yeah, nah, that
Put the
was the
chemistry
worst. I'm not
there.
gonna lie, that was
That
the
was the
worst.
worst. That was the worst. But that angst was getting because you wanted
Yeah,
to know what was making, or what changed between them, and we all were
yeah,
like, it had to be
over
a
the
kiss.
summer, and I was like,
Yeah,
yo.
we're like, it had to be a kiss, and we were like, okay, are we just losing them? Are we just losing them? We don't really know, so we will.
Yeah,
I have no idea. Like,
yeah, nah,
but I
that.
know for a fact that we can't have. No, nobody's dating Bolivia. Like, no.
I definitely don't see him dating anybody because
Him, yeah,
he's
he
in love with
fell.
her. He's
Yeah,
down.
she fell first. He fell harder because that's just no way. Like
Yeah,
he can't even like he was single in All American Homecoming, and he still didn't care about the advances that she
yeah,
was
he
making.
didn't kill about
He's
care about
not
nothing.
faltering. He's not faltering. Like there's nothing that can break him at this point. He's here for one goal only, and that's his future wife right there.
Yeah, man.
That's his end game right there for real. I don't see anything else happening, but I do see them realizing that they both can be happy together with doing their main goals, such as him playing football and her writing the article.
Yeah, I
I
think it's
want
biggest for Olivia. I think she
yeah,
has to do the
bigger.
most. I think she has to do the most like soul searching and like think about like what really like is gonna make her happy. Because I think as soon as Spencer said he wants to break up, I think that was when like she realized in that moment that like
Yeah, and
something
in
like
the next episode, we do kind of see some conflict in her emotions. I personally want them to stop making it seem like she can't multitask a lot of things.
yeah
Yes, she's still young and she's still a freshman in college. Let her be able to encounter a lot of things without having to put her happiness on hold for a career or for a fucking article. Because once again, you never know. And I hate that only with her, she's not able to express her emotions at all.
yeah
Everybody in All American, Layla, Simone, and other people had a chance to express their emotions, but when it came to Olivia and when she had a chance to talk about it with Spencer during the breakup and with Coop, they didn't let her speak.
yeah
And that makes the audience think, well, damn, like, what does she even
yeah.
care
Does
about?
she
Like,
care at all? Like
yeah,
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 nah.
and I hate that they're making it seem like she's not conflicted inside when she is, and I don't understand how she had a perfect opportunity to talk to Spencer and be like even though she's still like shooken up that he just said let's break up, she could have said, this art like I'm just stressed or whatever, or talk something, just something, and they didn't let her speak. They just let her like say, well, I guess I should go. No, she should
Yeah,
have
no, she
said
should have
something.
right there. She should have like said like,
Yeah,
"Can we talk?"
they
Something like
still could have
that.
said
Like,
that. Like you still could have said, I understand that, things been different. Something. Yes, Spencer could have still said, maybe we should separate and get some time. But they didn't let her speak. But everybody else had a speech.
do you know what she exactly said when he said when they both said at the same time? Do you know exactly what she said? Because I couldn't get exactly what
She
she said. I think she said like I don't. Yeah, I don't know what she said. I just know he said break up.
yeah, when he said I think we should break up, she said I think we should stay together. That's what she said.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Because I couldn't. I was like, wait, what did she
Yeah.
say? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
she said I think we should stay together, and he said I think we should break up, which is why she was like, what? And
yeah.
yeah, so like
And I
they
think that's why she had to realize in that moment why she like broke down so much and like had that feeling. Like I think she realized that she should have done more in those 6 weeks, like he was doing, and trying to like look out for her and
yeah,
go and see what she was
that
doing. And
6 weeks, 6 weeks.
yeah, nah, if I was no way,
It
that's
sounds
crazy.
small. It sounds small. 6 weeks is 42 days.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like
A month and like a quarter that she just avoided him. And first of all, their circle is small. It's a whole vortex that they talk
yeah,
about.
like
And she was able to avoid him.
think about that. No text, no talking, no
And
like
that's impossible to me because
yeah.
she woke up holding the spot that he would have been at. You mean tell me she was able to do that for 6 weeks?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
No,
crazy. And
no.
the thing, and the fact that he said let's go back to it when he said he was going around campus and he would go to her class and just see that she was so much happier, like nothing was even wrong with her. Like that's like she was laughing and smiling. Like dang, that has to like I
Six
that has to
weeks.
hurt.
6 weeks.
Yeah, that's kind
Like
of crazy.
that's
That's
insane. He's been going through this for 6 weeks, holding it. They've been doing over 6 weeks holding it in, and like, damn, I would thought somebody else. I thought the parents would have said something like,
yeah.
"You got
I'm
cool."
surprised. I'm really surprised Laura or Billy didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
especially when they're
Nothing.
like Bolivia Warriors. Like, there's no
Yeah,
way they just sit
yeah.
there and not said nothing. Like, they always stay with each other, spend the night
I don't think
talking.
Jordan
No
said
way.
anything either.
I don't think Jordan had
Other people said something like Coop or
who.
Asher, like
Yeah.
those two I think said something, but nobody else. I
Yeah,
don't think.
I mean, to be fair, Jordan is out here playing games. Jordan out here fighting.
Yeah, Jordan. This is.
I don't even know what to say about him. Like,
No, this man is an idiot.
Yes,
I can't wait. I can't wait to get to.
Like I sat here and I'm just like, what? Put him in a clown day. Like, what is he doing?
Yeah, he's
like, is he gonna tell Layla that he was out here fighting Damon for no fucking reason, just for antics?
Yeah, because that made no sense at all. Like,
I have no comment. I thought I was the only one until I looked on Twitter and saw people saying, "What was the point?"
Yeah, but Spolivia, man,
Endgame,
I can't wait to see. I honestly can't wait to see how they develop in the season because I think season 5 is gonna be really huge for them. It has to be honestly because season 4 was like it was up and down. It was a bunch of up and downs for them.
Yeah, it was their strongest. In terms of like them having conflicts and able to agree on them and talk about it.
And like they were like living together for like a little bit, so it's like they were growing so much, and then like it just got really bad with the whole.
Yeah, and plus, for like the first 3 seasons, they was like staying. Well, him staying at their house, and now him being with what's it called, JJ, and them. You saw how they kind of handle that separation without being so distant towards each other and still made it work.
If they get back together, I want to see her like at the beach house like more. Yeah. I don't think we ever really got to see her at the beach house.
Barely.
I would like to see that, like her waking up, going downstairs, and like talking to one of the roommates, like JJ or Asher or like Jordan, like just something like that.
Something like
I think that'd be cool to see her interact with everybody.
Yeah, we need something, to be honest, because once again, I feel like JJ, he's still feeling that type of way about about the friendship drifting apart. So I need to see.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But what do you think for Spolivia? I think they'll be good this season. I think they're gonna get back together at some point. I'm not sure when, but I think the mid-season finale, if I had to guess. And I think they're gonna be strong. I think this is a good moment.
They're gonna be stronger than ever. They're gonna be stronger than ever because they can't keep making unnecessary drama to fit something. Like Spolivia has gone through slow burn of dating everybody else to realize what they wanted, encounter different kind of personalities and dynamics and clashes, to now not be able to make it. That doesn't make sense. They're gonna make it. I feel like right now this is probably the biggest step because now it's college and it's not high school.
Yeah.
And once again, she is obviously doing what she needs to do. She's taking risks. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna be fine. I just feel like since college is a different thing because now they have different careers, and her career, I feel like if her career didn't interact with his at some point, now it would have interacted later on because once again she has to write articles about everything. Her dad is a coach, her brother is a football player. She's gonna have to do some type of football article at some point anyways. So seeing how they her brother and her boyfriend takes it now is obviously gonna prepare for future clashes, whatever. So
and it happened. I am kind of glad that it's happening now because it's like it's getting them prepared for like and letting them grow and like figure this out now. So when they get back together and all of that, they'll be even stronger and like they'll be able to handle anything. Because this is the biggest thing. I don't think anything else can come be close to this. So I think whatever else she writes about, nothing else would even like matter. So
nothing would even matter.
Yeah, so I think this is gonna be good. But he has a bowl game coming up. And I wonder if that's going to be a big deal. I can't imagine her not being there for that game.
I can't imagine them trying to avoid each other. I feel like they're going to have that kind of tenseful awkwardness when they're like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good." Like they're going to do those, and I'm going to eat it up every ounce because why would I not eat?
I'm waiting for that moment. He's going to score at the game when he touches down. He's going to look at her. It's going to be this iconic moment.
Oh my God! What is he going to crowd cheering? Like, Lord have mercy.
He's going to find her in the crowd, or like that spot. Remember in like the intro when he was like looking in that spot, but she wasn't there. Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like that, and it's gonna just like connect, and
yeah. All right, we can talk about Spolivia all damn day.
We
gotta get to the next topic, which is JJ, because this leads into the two main topics: Jordan, Simone, and Layla. Matter of fact, before you even talk about the party, let's talk about Coop because I forgot to mention this. Coop becoming a lawyer.
Yeah, I like that. I like it, but I do miss her rapping though. I do miss her being in music though.
Stop.
You don't?
Stop. Because the jokes that they kept making of her rapping about that you don't say nut like that damn songs. No one was singing it. Come on. And I hated. It got to a point where I was like, end it, because when she couldn't, her and Patience couldn't come to an agreement with Layla. I was like,
Oh
enough.
yeah.
And then the probation and then her being watched by the police. I could not do it. I
Yeah.
said, put the writing pen down
I
now.
do, I do like her being like going to law more than rapping, but like I thought that was like the
Yeah.
rapping thing was like just a good fit. But yeah, I do
Yeah, it
like
was
the
something. It was
lawyer thing,
something.
and I'm glad that Laura's taking her under her wing and like helping her so much. I think
Yeah.
that's the best thing that's ever besides Spencer. I think that's the best thing that's ever happened to her is Laura
Yeah,
taking
and she
her in
and
like this.
yeah, and she can fight, the system kind of like how they were kind of messing with her because she has a lot of stories to tell. And she can
Yeah,
talk about the injustice, especially for, black people or even people of color in a sense. But we can see, especially what happened when, Olivia's mom didn't want to talk and,
yeah,
and then she was getting lit up. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. So I'm
yeah.
happy to see Coop like maturing, especially after the ridiculousness shit we saw that season. I'm happy to see that she's maturing and taking things serious. I'm really hoping that her and Sky last at least for a while
I
because
know. Hopefully, we
I
get
know,
to see Sky because
yeah, we didn't even see her this episode.
yeah, we didn't get to see anybody else's like
Nobody.
significant other. Like we didn't get to
Yeah,
see Jamie for Asher. We didn't get to see Sky
yeah.
for Hoop.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
Yeah, and plus, I mean, I heard that NK said that Patience and Coop was going to come back at some point. That should need to be the last couple episodes of the season. I don't need them anymore.
yeah, I don't
I
think
do
that.
not
Yeah,
need
I
them
don't.
anymore.
Honestly, I did not miss their relationship at
I
all
didn't
in this
miss them at
episode.
all.
I didn't even notice it or anything like that.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
didn't
did
notice
miss
any difference.
Patience. I missed Patience, and
Yeah,
I did notice Patience was gone in the
gone.
episode. But that was
But
like
that
that was
conflict,
the
hell
end of the
no.
episode. I that I noticed, but like yeah, I was just like, oh wow. But yeah, I don't want that. I want them to slowly develop that. Maybe I need to see Sky and Coop actually have a chance because I need to see if I actually like Sky with Coop because
Yeah,
I feel like last season wasn't enough.
yeah.
So I want to see that.
Last season was them going back and forth. I need them to give it a rest.
Yeah.
Like, just let it rest, please. Let us be. Okay. All right. So since we talked about that, let's talk about JJ throwing the party, which is going to highlight the rest of Simone, Jordan, and Layla, because so we can get JJ out the way.
Yeah.
JJ somehow always knows how to just bring everything to the whole ass place. Like
Yeah.
he's not the calmest because he literally this is the second time he did it. Every time somebody has problems, which is always in the inner vortex, he always is like, let's throw a party.
Yo, yeah. First, it was
Always
Spencer. Spencer, I was like, "Whoa, Spencer want to throw a party."
right.
And then JJ, Asher, and Jordan were like, "Yo, nah, we taking this. Yeah, this ain't your bag. Like, we
Right,
got this."
yeah. Because
So,
not in your bag. And
but
then
then then JJ went above and beyond, and like started messaging everybody. So yeah,
yeah, he knew. First of all, I'm like, what is someone take our number? How did you get that? But
yeah.
first off, the Secret Santas.
Yo, that was wild. That was wild. That was
That was wild because with the Olivia gift, that was phenomenal.
yeah, that was. I didn't expect that. Honestly, I was surprised that they didn't have each other. Like,
Yeah, right.
yeah, I would like to see.
Who
I
did
would have.
Spencer have?
Who did he have? I
I
don't think
don't
he gave
know.
anybody a gift. I don't think he
He
did.
did.
Yo, he
Oh,
was
he
like,
gave
yo, I
him.
don't even care. Like, I really don't think he gave anybody anything. Honestly, I really don't. Crap.
They did probably selected certain people to interact.
Yeah,
And
that's
everybody
it.
else
Yeah,
is
that's probably what.
because
Because Olivia.
why would he know to give Coop Olivia? Like what was like how he knew Coop got the
Yeah,
knowledge? Because
yeah,
Coop was like, that's my family. Like, we ain't got time for that. And I'm like, okay, valid, I guess.
yeah, yeah.
But Olivia giving Spencer that shoelace was
Yeah, I was unexpected. I was like, wow.
I want to see him wear like maybe put
See,
on
I do. See, I was thinking about it. I was thinking like, yo, I do want to see him wear it, but then I was like, it'd be nice just to like not wear them because you don't want to get them messed up and
at least the
dirty and all that
font.
stuff. So I
Yeah.
was like, maybe just have them like hung up somewhere or like
Yeah.
and
Or like wear it as or like a bracelet or something. I don't know. Do something with it, Spencer. I need that gift to be everywhere you are.
yeah, that's why I would have liked to see what he would have gotten her because I think it would have been something good. Like
it would have really had them talk, but they didn't want to. They didn't want them to talk. They wanted them to
yeah.
break up. I cannot believe this shit.
But I like the little moment that they had when she gave it to him. He like he took her hand and they hugged.
Walked down the steps.
Yeah.
Between that and when he kissed her on the cheek and she did that like that inhale, I said, y'all are so
yeah. Then Coop got her picture.
Stop with that picture, yo, because that was a whole creep. Like, why would she bring that up?
I would like to see how Coop was taking the picture, like just like
she like whole ass flash, just like, okay, we got him. Like wasn't you not dancing with Chibu? Like, why would you take
Yeah, that was.
Okay. Secret Santa. I guess we can tie this in. Wait, and I was like, we need him to wear it somewhere because I mean, I wanted to like, oh yeah, maybe he can wear it in his shoes when he plays football game for like his luck charm, but that shit could get easily dirty.
Yeah, it can get dirty. So
Yeah,
I think I want him to just hang it up in his room or like something like that. I don't
yeah.
know, like
Little bracelet, little charm, little something.
yeah, like just something like that. And I think that'd be really good because I think he always wants to have her there with him in some way. So I think it'd be something where he can put. He probably will end up putting it on his as his shoestrings. Honestly, I know he probably will. So it's gonna be
Yeah,
cool when he does that.
yeah. So, and then we have the biggest event besides your breakup. The damn which shouldn't even be it anymore. Split Layla, Jordan, and Simone. And it
Yeah.
all starts because JJ did this dumbass Secret Santa and they got each other. Now I see a lot of split opinions for the past 2 days on this topic, specifically for Layla's gift. And I I don't know.
See me, I don't think Layla did anything wrong. I think it
Yeah,
was
I
like
mean,
kind, honestly.
I see the point. Like
I see the
that
point.
I see the point that she is getting a gift that was between Jordan and Simone and giving it to her, which I guess I mean it was like the right message, wrong message type of thing because
Yeah.
it's a good thing because it's a message, and Layla thinks since it's important to her and Jordan that she should get it. But it kind of is fucked up because you're going to potentially be dating Jordan at some point. And that's like a slap in the face of, oh well, the girl that's now about to be with somebody that I've shared this secret with is buying me the damn gift. But I don't think Layla intended for it to be offensive.
She
Yeah,
definitely
she
didn't.
didn't.
Nah,
And
yeah.
I know that people said that maybe she just should have just got the 6 or the number instead of the bear with it. But I'm just like, to be honest, she cared that much to get, first of all, I don't know
And
how
it
long
was nice.
it was nice. Trying to be expensive as shit for bracelets.
Yeah. So
So, I mean, I don't think she intended for it to go bad. Like, I don't think she intended for her to be offended by the real meaning of it. It's just like, hey, I know that this is important to you, and I know it's been important to you and Jordan, and you don't got a charm of it, so here. But I feel like someone might be like, oh well, you're taking what me and Jordan got and throwing it in our faces, or that's something I only told Jordan, and you're going half with him and buying the gift. Like, I guess, but I don't think Layla intended for it to be offensive. But I see the
yeah.
point. I'm
I
there. I'm
mean,
just
yeah,
like, yeah,
I see the point, but
yeah,
it's like
yeah. The thing is that think like, girl, why would you get her that beer? Y'all
I
know you're
think
not gonna
she's
see each
just
other no
mad.
more.
I think she's just mad, like kind of mad and frustrated because she knows Jordan and Layla like have something, and I
Yeah,
think that's where she
yeah.
was mostly
I just
because
feel like
like
it
it's
was
just
too
a
much.
bear, like it's just a bit like a bear, like no, like
Yeah,
I get why it's important, but like it's also not important the way she should be that mad at Layla.
yeah. I guess. I mean, I feel like because the bear is Baby Shay thing, and her and Jordan and Baby Shay was the trio. But at this point, like, I feel like it don't matter what they do, it's going to be a problem regardless. Like,
Yeah,
it's like it could have not been the bear. It could have just been the 6. It could have just not been the 6. It could have been the bear. It could have not been
yeah.
both. It would have still
I think if it would have been the 6,
it would have been probably better.
I think she still would have been mad though because how would she have known that he was
Yeah,
that
yeah, because
she
they
that's
don't
what
yeah.
she
Yeah, they're not even cool like that. So like it was a
yeah
lose-lose because with Layla, it's pretty straightforward. She got a record deal. I mean, record label. So having her CDs, that was a good ass gift. Don't know how she got that money if she was struggling to pay for that housing. Like what? But she got the CDs, and a couple of them, I guess, plaid or whatever. She a plaid,
yeah
however. But like, I feel like that was straightforward. So Layla couldn't get offended. And I feel like with Layla, she just she learned how to maneuver these emotions during last season. But Simone is just like, just like how Simone is a certain way towards Layla, it's the same way that Jordan is some way towards Damon. So I feel like if she didn't get the 6, it would have possibly been something because she would have been like, "Did you find out about my number through Spencer or something or Jordan?"
yeah.
The bear was kind of pushing it, like you ain't had to get the bear though, because you don't even know her like that. Like, yes, she was made an honor to her wedding, but you don't really know her like
And
that.
like they were good friends when she was on All American and there was no homecoming yet,
Yeah,
but they stopped talking like a lot and yeah so I don't know. It honestly sucks that they're not as close. And
Yeah.
I think when because remember Simone was like she like was leaving, then she turned back to look at everybody from All American, pretty much, from all the
Yeah.
cast, and then she was pretty much like, in my way, I seen it was like she was just closing the book on that whole chapter of like she's gonna go back to
Yeah.
Princeton in a way, and like she really is not gonna like talk to anybody really. It's probably like Spencer, honestly. I feel like Spencer is good, cool with everybody.
Spencer's a cool. Spencer came All American Homecoming and just collected the tea. Like
It honestly seemed like he was a student there at Princeton when he went.
right. He was more of a student than he was at his own damn college. Like it
Yo,
makes some damn sense. I just feel like it was going to be some type of way regardless. But I really can't because we got to talk about the full story All American Homecoming. But like
yeah.
I feel like with Simone, she finally got kind of closure because they said it was closure for her and Jordan and stuff like that. But truly, is it? Because what he did next episode is not fixing the damn case.
Yeah, there's more closure on the homecoming episode than
Uh,
this.
yeah,
I don't think this episode they don't even talk in this episode, did
they
they?
didn't even. Yeah, she pretty much like was avoiding him. Like he was like, yeah,
Oh yeah, wait.
they mentioned about the drink.
They had that
They talked
conversation about
about the
Damon.
drink.
Remember about the
Yeah,
incident?
by
Yeah,
Damon. She was like, you think I move on that fast?
yeah,
I'm like, why are you asking, Jordan? You slept with like two white girls, and then you was with, now you're trying to get with Layla. So what are you talking about?
yeah.
Stop. Why is it that like he was out here hold down, throw down, and it's okay, but when Simone,
But then again, though, remember he never wanted to break up with Simone. It was Simone.
well,
Remember that episode when she wrote
yeah,
up
he
the
dumped her.
letter?
He dumped her.
Yeah.
Out of
So
pocket. Yeah, she.
I don't think they would have broken up if Simone didn't do it.
Yeah.
But I think
Not
Jordan would still
now.
be confused by
Yeah,
his feelings. So it was good for Jordan, and I think he did want to break up, but I don't think he would have done it.
yeah, I feel like he would have tried
But
to
yeah,
push along.
yeah.
But I
So
don't. Yeah, but the gift, right thing, wrong messenger. To be honest,
yeah,
like they could
just
have.
not the right
Yeah,
time, not the right
right.
time.
Not the right time, especially when they're not going to see each other anymore. It's not like Layla's going to visit her in college. Like, there's no reason for her to do that. If anything, they should have had all three of them have a same gift. Like maybe Jordan give Simone one, and it would have been the bear, and then have Layla have something for Simone. I mean, well, Jordan for Simone, Layla for Simone. Well, wait. Jordan for Jordan for Simone, which would have been the bear.
Honestly,
Simone for Layla, and then Layla for
a
Jordan.
Layla and Spencer thing, that would probably been a cool thing too. Cause like,
Well,
cause they still
cool.
got it. Are they cool like fully? I forget. Are
I mean,
cool?
they talk. They be talking sometimes. Like I think he had interaction with this episode. If I'm not, well, maybe I don't know. But I think they're over. I think they had some type of closure. Well, not really closure. It's never going to be closure. But
yeah,
I think they was able to like get to a certain point within the last season. But
yeah.
I mean, they don't even interact anymore, so it doesn't even really matter. They don't even interact. Like it's not even any
yeah,
point.
they really don't. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. So
the first 3 seasons they interacted so much, and now it's like non-existent.
They barely even interact. One last thing before we get into All American Homecoming. Clay and Layla.
Bro.
Lord have mercy. I don't understand what.
Yo, Clay is trash, bro. Remember when like he's been a savage since the end of last season. Remember when he ripped up that letter that Layla gave him? he literally just ripped it up, or he just threw it in the trash or something like that. Or I think he ripped it up. He did something crazy. Like, yeah, like
he got her letter and walked out the door and threw that bitch in there. Like, I feel like he's hurt. Now, I know that some people are trying to defend him, but no, you know who. But I feel like at this point he's just a petty ass hater because he didn't get the girl. He realized it. I feel like and the thing is that people might be like, oh well, no, he's not. He's doing it for business. Could be, yes. He's still not gonna mess up his bag. He's still not gonna mess up his bag for somebody. But he still was fighting for her when she was pushing just for friends with benefits or hookups. He still wanted to still be with her when she was doing that. And he still wanted to talk and communicate with her. But it took him seeing her talk to Jordan to really get bitter. And then it was even pushed to a point where it was definitely for bitterness because now he just taking her artists and he don't even really give a fuck about their passion.
Yeah, because he was like,
he said, besides you wanting her, there's nothing for me.
Yeah, so basically he's just gonna like have her on the roster and like not do anything with her.
He's not gonna push them to succeed. And that could backfire on the company because if he's using, their name, he's going to ruin that business, and then she's gonna have to pick that shit from the ground up. And at some point, like is just going to have to do. Like
Now the only thing I get like where he's coming from is that like her dad gave him the company, so it's like anybody would take that. If somebody gives you like a company like that, anybody's gonna take it. So that's what I how I get that. But yeah.
yeah, but I mean, honestly, I just feel like he's bitter. He's mad that he lost her, and then he's just gonna go after anybody that she wants to, and she might gonna have to fight for it. So we'll see how it is. Because
Yeah.
like I can't justify his reasoning for being so bitter that he lost her. And now I would have expected Jordan and Clay to fight than him and Damon.
Oh yeah, I did that. Yeah, I was expecting Jordan to punch Clay.
Yeah, I wanted them to fight, but no, we got him and Damon, which is okay. But yeah, Clay, he needs to go. At this point, he's just an antagonist for Lily. He's not gonna like, I don't ship them. Like he needs to go because if anything, Jordan gonna be punching. And the thing is that y'all wasted his good hand. He just got a hit on
Bro,
Damon.
nah,
He should have
yeah,
been pulling up
nah.
Clay.
He better not be throwing no more punches, honestly.
Yeah, for real, because that was just out of pocket. Like that just pissed me off. Because why you took a flight to fight?
Bro, yeah.
Be for real, man. Be for real. He took a fight to flight. All right, so we're now done. Well, yeah,
Hold on, we got like little things. Like Asher giving Coop the pin, that was a good gift.
that was a good gift.
I do want to see more from Asher this season. Hopefully they show him a lot more. I do want to see him more coaching and with Jamie. Hopefully,
you really the only one that's going home for them. I ain't even gonna care. Like I don't see no one talking.
No, look, look, man. I like Asher. I think he's like a solid core part of the group. I think if Asher disappeared, I think it would like feel weird if Asher wasn't there.
You said if he left, it would have flopped.
Not all that, but I just think like I think he's solid all around. I think he's good for like conversations and he helps people along the way. Like Coop, I like his scenes with Coop. I think it's really good. Like him giving her the pen and like giving her that motivation to go to school and get the education for to be a lawyer and all that stuff. I think that's really good. But yeah. I just want to see him be happy.
Yeah, I feel like I want I mean with him and JJ are probably the only ones that really never really have like a full storyline.
Yeah.
Like they're just vibes at this point. Vibes and talks. So I do want them to have more than just being the spokesperson for things because like Asher just now and suddenly the spokesperson for everybody in this bitch. And I'm like, oh, he got it now. Like he got it, I guess. But they should utilize him more because
and I'm nervous for his relationship with Jamie because she is sick a little bit. So I hope nothing happens with that. But yeah,
it can be intense because like if they're not even handling relationships like this well, I'm hella nervous for what they're going to do for him, and he's not even the main person.
Yeah, so I didn't even like have no problem with killing someone off, or doing anything like that, crazy stuff like that. Because they can easily.
You said kill them off?
No. I think because Jamie's sick. I can see them doing that and putting Asher through something.
You think they would do that after he just got happiness?
No, these writers, I don't put anything past them.
CW writers don't give a fuck. They don't care.
Yeah, so I don't put anything past them.
They would rather give us plot twists and shock factors than just doing a good ass story. So
but Asher. What about the coach? What about the coach? We can talk about the coach. The thing that whole thing.
Who cares?
Like,
the only reason why I'm really giving a fuck is because it has something to do with Olivia.
That's mostly what I mean. That's mostly what I mean. Her and Billy,
like Billy and first of all, it's kind of ironic having Billy try to fight for justice when all the corrupted shit he did.
That's kind of
such as that P test he did for Jordan. Like I would need.
And then I'll never forget when he did the most dumbest thing. Remember when Ashley was taking steroids and he just threw the thing right there in the trash, right there. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this.
He was so dumb. Like I just can't. No, I just can't have him. I just can't.
He really said, "I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna take care of this." Threw it away right there in the trash. Like, bro, take it, like, throw it away, like, down the street or something. Like, what? That's wild.
Yeah, like I need Billy to just watch his daughter fight for justice and let his ass stay alive and worry about his marriage because he couldn't, like, he wasn't barely seeing his good girl all last season because he want to be fucking principal. Let just rest.
Yeah.
Tend to your son. Just worry about him and
Yeah.
helping him get over, losing his almost wife at the point. So,
Yeah.
all right,
I think
now,
that's everything, right? That's
yeah,
everything for
yeah,
All American. I'm
yeah.
pretty
'Cause,
sure.
all the shit we got for All American Homecoming,
Yeah, yo.
we had to break that shit up.
Yeah.
All right. So, what character? Because we can't do plotlines. What character should we
Yo, we
talk
started with
about?
my shit. Damon and Thea, yo, they back. They here, yo. My shit really came down. They're gonna be here. They're gonna be it, bro. They're gonna be it.
No. Since we're here, we might as well just do Thea then.
Yeah.
Thea, I
I'm
don't.
mad at Thea.
Yeah,
I like.
I understand. Like, I was listening to a live last night, and it got me some insight because once again, she the person has been closed off. Her life is sports. It's always been sports. It's never going to change. And within 3 months, she got friends such as Simone and Nate. So I understand that that was a quick change in such a small period of time because she's so closed off. Only thing she does is competitions. She doesn't really have genuine friendships except for teammates. And she finally got a boy who was interested in her, who was going to try to, SA her. That can change somebody's perspective and have them not trusting anyone. And then, to find out that I don't know if that girl, I found out that girl was her friend. I didn't know that was her friend. Tried to sabotage her. That could make her go through the rails of not trusting anyone.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if she just got sabotaged in season 1 and she was like already like fidgety, don't trust anybody else, she should have just forfeited the game or been or not taken Simone's wreck. But instead, she took Simone's wreck because her pride got in the way. Because the only thing she knows is tennis. She lost, hurt her arm, and took her blame out on Simone.
Yeah.
And the thing is that not only did she do that, but I know Simone and Damon's chemistry was not oblivious to anybody because everybody fucking saw it, even his mom, and she only saw her Simone for 2 seconds. So for Thea to ignore the talk I know she probably heard them talking about it, and then start to get frustrated at Simone as if she's the only one that was doing the crush tango with Damon is blasphemy to me. And then she is taking her anger on everybody around her. Damon's trying to have a genuine conversation about, like, he's putting his big ass conflict, which is leaving the school or not, behind on the back burner while she's yelling at a therapist doing his job. Talking about, do you want to get fired?
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
And they're going to tell Damon, don't start me right now. Don't do this. Don't agree with him. And I'm just like, why? And then she had so many people talking to her this episode, and none of them fucking connected until JR, which they could be hinting her and JR. I honestly want her to stay away at this point right now because she had Simone talk to her, and she just like, don't talk to me. Like, you're the last one I want to talk to right now. Going again out of her way to go against her at a tennis game when she just heard this man say her arm's not ready yet. So I said, how you gonna tell me about my body? Then almost ruined her arm again for Simone.
Yeah.
When she just said that she's better than Simone. Simone's lucky she got the spot, but instead she's going to go against her in the game, jeopardizing herself. Then she went at Damon. Then she went at the therapist. Then she almost went at JR, and JR was like, why are you pushing him away? Like, how you going to talk? Like, I feel like it's crazy that the only one that really got to her was JR and not Damon. Like, that was interesting because soon as she walked out, when the tea came out, he walked after her. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And he did it again. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just I wish she would like realize that it's not Simone's fault. Simone was literally just trying to help her. She should be blaming the girl that actually messed up her racket. And
yeah. And
like,
instead she just brought it to somebody that wanted to help her.
Yeah, because she needs friends, and she needs Simone, and she needs everybody. So yeah. I hated her showing up to that breakfast. Like, so it was so awkward,
Yeah,
and everybody like that.
She sounded like a mom talking about come on, Damon, let's sit down and eat. Like, what?
Yeah, I hated that and all that stuff. So I was just like, man, I want them to all be on good terms. And like if she's not on good terms with Simone, like nobody's gonna be on good terms with her. So I need her
Yeah,
to
because
fix that.
the only friends she really had was Simone's friends. And as much as she built a bond with Nate, she's not gonna still be friends with you
Yeah,
bashing Simone. So
yeah.
I don't think you're gonna win with that one.
And I was surprised that we didn't get to see any Nate and Thea scenes. So I was
Yeah,
surprised.
I'm once again like they just came back, and Nate's gonna be with Simone before anything because once again they were cool with anything. Like Simone, Thea and Nate could have been just like they probably are acquaintance, almost friends, but like Simone's her bestie. So,
Yeah.
but
Uh,
damn. Well,
oh
Thea.
shoot. We didn't talk about Jordan and Layla. We got to talk about that
Oh yeah,
scene
oh, yeah. I mean, I
at
thought.
the end. We'll do it at the end. We'll do it at
Yeah,
the
I
end
mean,
of
I
this.
feel
We'll
like,
just remember it.
yeah, low key, we already kind of said that we liked them, like we shipped them. We said that
Yeah.
we liked them. I mean, I feel like they like it was just them not dating. Like they're trying to, they're not rushing into it. But it wasn't that like we already know they're gonna be playing around. But the main
I
thing
like
was
that scene
definitely the
though.
closer.
I did like their scene,
The
like
two
that
scene.
scene
Yeah,
where they almost kissed, and it was
yeah.
so sad. I like that scene. That was
Yeah, it was a parallel to the other one because she did the same face and all. Like she was wild. She was hilarious.
yeah. I don't know.
Um,
I think they have good chemistry. I like them. I
Yeah,
like them
I
a
want them.
lot.
I don't.
Like
Yeah, because since they're not even doing good with Bolivia, I want them to like really have both shifts like develop on their own, especially with like Joralea,
I don't know. I don't even know how you say
Layla,
it,
right?
but
Yeah,
Jordan,
like
yeah, something like that.
with them, I really want them to like work. Like, I really
I
want
don't
them to
see any reason why they shouldn't work because
yeah,
they're not in cross. They're nobody else is like interfering with like their
yeah, except for
like
Clay getting in the way.
yeah, except
But
for Clay,
because
which like
Clay might have her stressing out, and I do not want Jordan to do any rational
you
like
think
fighting
Clay's
or
still into her? You think Clay's still into her? Like he
I
want?
don't know. I mean, he found his hatred probably could overpower him like feeling her, but I
Yeah,
don't care what he feels. He needs to be gone.
yeah.
He's
He
gone.
does need to be gone. Like
He needs to be gone. Like, there's no way.
yeah, but
Um,
the way Jordan played that scene though was really really like
that was
good and like yeah, it was intense. I felt the chemistry. I was like, yo, they
yeah,
about to kiss. I
yeah.
was
I
like, yo,
thought
you
they
about to kiss?
were. I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
I was like, we
and
gonna get something, and they said no.
yeah, he was like, you know what? I'll wait. And then like
Yeah,
he's and you can tell she really wanted the kiss. She really wanted
yeah. She
that
was
kiss.
like, she's like, you thought I was feeling you?
That's what he said, yo. He was like, yo, yeah.
Like that, but
Yo, that was wild. That's like, yeah, but that was a really good scene,
yeah,
though. That was really good. I like having
it was
build up moments
crazy.
like that. And it's good seeing scenes like that where not everybody has to kiss in order to build a scene or like show
Yes,
chemistry. That was a really
chemistry.
good.
Yeah,
And I think they're
chemistry.
doing, I think if they keep on that path, it's gonna be more people that like that ship because it won't be him rushing into it. So
Yeah.
like the Simone and Jordan's like fans won't like hate them as much or something like that. Because if he
Yeah,
takes
it is
his time
interesting.
and they build them slowly, I think people like them.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I feel like some people still would still see Jamon as like not fully being closed, even though it is kind of somewhat this episode.
I think in
We
this
don't know.
in homecoming episode, I think it did
Yeah,
a
they're
lot.
closed. Yeah, they're closed.
Yeah,
Um,
but
so,
yeah, we get back to homecoming though. But
yeah,
yeah,
homecoming. All right.
but
Honestly, I feel like the bullet points I just have, we might as well just do. We might as well just do it how I got a bullet point.
yeah,
We got the
but
same.
I am like I just think Thea needs to realize
Cool
what
it
she's
now.
doing.
Yeah, cool it now. I'm just a little cool.
Yeah, she definitely needs to cool it down and realize, yo, she has the guy, like, and like
Yeah,
she doesn't have to
yeah.
compete with Simone. Like,
That's like
I
yeah,
think that's what
and
she
they're not.
realizes.
Yeah, they're not. The thing is that it didn't make sense until last night. But they're not fighting for the same spot. They're
Yeah,
not.
they're not because
Yeah,
Thea is number one.
She is number one. Simone is only
Simone's
yeah,
six. She's sixth.
yeah.
So
She's technically seventh. She's
yeah.
seventh.
Oh yeah,
But
basically yeah.
yeah, she's seventh, and due to Thea leaving, she got boosted up. So she's not competing with you, Thea. She's
She's not
competing
even
with
number one.
other
She's not the
kids.
number one person on the
Yeah,
team.
she's not number one. She's not number two. She's not even in the top three. She's fighting for the other
Yeah.
five people or the other five people that's above her to win that spot. So what the fuck is she talking about? Like, why is she not?
Yeah, I think she's just so mad. She doesn't even realize
Yeah,
that.
she's so
You
mad that
know.
she doesn't even realize. Like I feel like that means that she sees the potential in Simone to think that she could steal her number one spot. If
I
she
mean, I
could
think she's
somehow
always
drop.
seen that potential in her
Yeah,
since she took her visit to Brinkston. I think she's always sensed that.
yeah. Like the fact that the fact that she just ignoring every other number to think that she's going to go from 7 to 1 is insane.
Yeah, I think she's never had an injury, so I think that's what's going into it too.
Yeah, the only thing that she had control over is now taken away from her, which is her tennis.
And I still think that the whole Damon, like the conversation that she heard at the end of last season, I think it's still messing with her, and I think that she thinks that Damon was going to go to Simone at some point. So I think she feels like she's fighting in like a losing battle at this point, honestly.
Like she possibly losing Damon and also losing her team and also losing her position because she's not playing tennis.
So hopefully, I want her and Simone to figure their whole friendship out at some point soon. Hopefully, but
I'm gonna add at the end for us to discuss the vortex between them, because I was talking to my friend today about it, and I was like, the vortex is going to happen on this show as well, and they think it's not, but we'll see. All right, so since we're on that spectrum of the coach, let's talk about how the coach was literally all in fucking Simone's face. Like, damn, girl, relax. Talking about some, you're looking no better over these weeks. And even though she won the match, she's talking about some, if she don't improve, she gonna be sitting, and she she is out, and she's not even a coach.
Yeah, she's like the assistant. She's like the assistant or something like that. Yeah,
she's like the assistant coach, and she's over here taking her frustration out more on Simone, that Simone went against Thea, and then she's talking about some, you almost lost to a girl with one arm. You're not ready. That means, like, I'm like, why?
Which I think in a way she's probably just trying to like motivate her to but
like,
also it was like a lot though. It's like she was like really like trying to put her down in a way. But
she was like, it was not even like motivation. It was like she was like, oh, you think you can vote against Thea? You're not even ready. I'm like, there's like 6 other motherfuckers that she got to worry about. They might not be on her level when you're worrying about Thea.
Yeah,
like y'all keep confusing people that's watching the show because y'all making it seem like Simone's going to take number 1.
When when she's not. Like, she's not. Who's the number? I want to know who's number 1 now since Thea's not there. Like, I want to know that.
Because you would think that they would have showed her more.
Yeah.
Where they not the camera. They all in my damn face about it. Like, come on. Like, but no, they weren't about Simone and her problems. Like, please stop. Especially that damn coach. She's not even a coach. Assistant.
Yeah.
She's pissing me off like that. All right, next. Let's talk about brother Damon and JR. And
I love their friendship.
Yeah, JR mom giving Damon a gift. Like, they're not like, they're literally having JR be like the monkey in the middle, because there is no way that she's sending Damon gifts to JR, and then you got Damon's dad and JR's dad telling JR to talk to Damon about not leaving. Like, y'all are not communicating with this boy.
Yeah, and I get why because Damon didn't go to Chicago. I think that's where it took like their like vacation or whatever, but because he stayed back with Thea. I can get why his mom is like doing that, because that's still like it's a touchy subject, but like the dad, I still can't believe I can't believe that he is the dad. Like, that's crazy. That's still crazy. And the fact that he didn't think to do like a DNA test or anything, he was just like, yo, get this kid out of here.
He's so dumb. Like, he sat here and just booed the baby. Like, you mean tell me it wasn't having like intercourse for like 9 to 10 months?
Yeah, and like
that makes no sense. Like, that makes no damn sense. Y'all was so worried about what's called JR. No, not even y'all knew, like, what the fuck, like, what's going on?
Yeah, nah, I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Yeah, he really messed up, and he's I really can't see how that relationship gets repaired. I really can't. I really don't see it.
Like I was shocked that I was able to repair Spencer and his dad's relationship. That was him leaving and because of cheating.
Yeah.
But with them, like, he ruined his childhood and picked the other son, making it seem like he wasn't more important than JR. And I don't see it. Like, the mom potentially, but the dad, that's gonna take like maybe 4 seasons, if not.
Yeah, and JR is not even cool with them at all.
He's not even cool. He's like I got my brother. Like, I'm good.
Yeah. I remember he was going for a run. He was like, "Yeah, I'll see you later." And I was like, he was trying to get out of there. Like,
he said, "I'm ready to get the ASAP."
But I love how JR and Damon's friendship.
Yeah, I love
how they like it's just grown and stuff like that. And I don't know, I really really like their relationship, and I think it's getting stronger and stronger. And
Yes,
it's good. So yeah, I
definitely.
just think it's really good.
Now let's talk about. I mean, we can. I guess we can talk about. We probably can go down the line then. Damon not telling Thea about leaving, and they all
Bro.
find out on TV.
Nah, because Damon is wild for looking over at Simone and not looking at your
No,
girlfriend.
I'm
Bro,
gonna talk about this.
I saw that. I was like, bro, what are you doing? I was so heated. I was like, yo. And then Thea was like, are you serious? Like, yo. I'm like, yo,
She
what
said,
are
she said, she said, "You kidding right now?" And then
yeah.
first of all, he didn't look at anybody. He didn't look at Jr. because Jr. already knew. So like, I
Yeah,
guess
JR.
Jr. just looking at
Nah,
him
JR's face was hilarious in these moments. He was just looking at you like,
like, "Damn, like what? Like, yeah, because why would Damon look at Simone?
I don't even know.
Like, that has no significance at all. Like, y'all are friends.
Yeah, that's
Y'all are not dating. So I want to know, why did you look at her the first one? Like, you was more afraid of her, like her portraying her than your own girlfriend.
yeah, and that's what's making me like. I love my ship, but man, I'm just like, yo, I'm just fighting a losing battle, man. It's coming to an end, man.
I losing battle.
Yeah, I'm just like, but like at the end, I love them, man. They're so good. Like, and I love how they talked and like communicated in a way. And I loved her being mad at him because, like, yo, he should have told her. Like,
You should have.
he should have told her.
Like,
He didn't tell Simone though either. So I guess that's like okay.
but he looked at her.
But he
His
looked at her.
girlfriend.
That's the that doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense.
I was like,
You know what? I think he mistaken. Like, you know, Thea was right there. He thought Thea was right
Game on Nation, rise up. Game on Nation, rise up. Because, like, why? Like, oh,
Simone got somebody, yo.
No. What got me was when they was talking. Him and Simone was talking when he was walking, and she was like, and he was like, yeah. Oh no, I got mentioned that after. I got mentioned that after the fight. But I mentioned after the fight.
All right, but my shit, Thea, like I love their whole like thing in this episode because I love that Jr. talked some sense to her, and then she got dressed up. Like she usually is asleep at that time, but she went and got dressed up and went to the party and talked to Damon and that kiss. New Year's, like that was iconic. Nah, don't make that face though. Iconic. Yeah, but I love them. I think they're gonna be really good.
I don't know, like, why do they kiss like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I really don't think either one of them has been in a relationship before. So like, I don't know.
But David or Thea, somebody learn how to kiss.
Yeah, I mean, Thea, she's definitely never been in a relationship. But
yeah,
like,
maybe that's it. Maybe that's her. She only like kisses so far.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I loved this progression in this episode. I loved him finally talking to her, and like I loved her saying, you know, like she'll be there for him no matter what. And then him telling her his decision that he's leaving, even though we didn't get to see him tell her, but we know he told her at that moment. Yeah. But yeah, I love their whole moment, and
that was something.
I like the kiss. I like the kiss.
Yeah, I see.
It's yeah, that's just my shit. But yeah,
we already covered Cam. I mean, him, Shay, and Spencer and stuff. So we're not even going to talk about that again.
Wait, which one? Oh,
about him, Shay, and when he said that, why Spencer here, and Spencer was like, oh well, damn, like. Because he's like, why you at the party or whatever? I'm like,
the funny. I loved when he said, "We should invite anybody here to the breakfast." Like when he walked there, that was funny.
I'm like, you saying them? All right. Then we can talk about Spencer and Simone being besties.
Yeah, I love that. I love their friendship.
I love their friendship because he literally came there and was like, all right, well, tell me about Jordan. Tell me about Jordan and Dame, like what's going on and what's going on with the coach. You know, he can read through her, and she's like, well, tell me what's happening with you and Olivia. And I'm like, see. That's what we like to see because nobody else is asking these fucking questions.
I think this is like the only pure platonic friendship in the whole series, like All American and Homecoming. I feel like these two have no like feelings for each other. They literally are just good friends and they want the best for each other. Like they just like that, and they can just talk. Like, and I love that because I loved him recording for her to show her what she's doing wrong in tennis. Like that was good, and just them talking, man. I just love that friendship, and it seemed like he went to the school. Like I don't know, he just has that thing where I feel like he can go anywhere and just feel like he just belongs there. So
yeah, he can really his like the dynamic he can have with anybody is impeccable. But I do love how they were able to talk to each other and communicate, and we love to see it. let's talk about the biggest elephant in the room with our 4 minutes left. Um, Jordan and Damon fighting.
Yo,
Dumb.
Jordan is an idiot, man. You just got your hand back. I loved how Spencer just choked him up and like, yo, are you crazy?
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you just got your hand back,
Oh
like,
my god,
yo.
they had Damon on the floor. Like, don't play with me.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I don't
He,
think.
he,
Yeah,
was, he, was,
I
he
think.
was not in the mind. He was not in the state of mind because he just everything that was going on. He was
Yeah,
not in the
I
state of mind.
honestly do think that. I don't
But he's from
think.
Chicago. He got them
Yeah,
hands. Stop.
yeah, I don't think Damon would
Let that
like be on the
slide.
ground. And I think Jordan, he got into a lot of fights, but yo, remember
No,
that?
no.
I'll never forget when he
I
punched him.
You gonna say when he punched Spencer?
Yo, I will never forget that moment. That was, man, yo,
I got on my phone to this day. If they load up my phone to this day.
Yo, that'll be iconic forever. Yo, that was funny. But
so I think what got me is the sound effects.
Yo, yeah.
It was a punch and wood. Like he punched Spencer, and Spencer came back and punched.
Yo, yo, that was funny, man. That's the whole scene was funny. That's the best.
It was. But everybody was in the back like. Everybody was in the back like, damn, well, you got them hands. I'm like, you do, because the way that he punched him
it was crazy. But I think that Jordan's been in a lot of fights. But I think Damon's been in a lot of fights too. Yeah. And I don't think that either one of them will really be on the ground like that. So, but it made no sense for Jordan to punch him or even fight. He should have did this like 6 months ago. He should have did that months ago.
No, because I don't understand how he waited this to now. He got more mad that Damon wasn't with Simone, so he could feel. I feel like he got mad because there was no reason for him to feel less guilty by moving on.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Jordan and Damon fighting and how Spencer broke up the fight, and he was like, he didn't even care about the reason why they were fighting. He was like, why would you do that? Your arm. Like,
yeah,
Jordan,
your hand, like,
Jordan's dumb because Damon didn't even want to fight. He was like, I don't got time for this. Like, I got other things to do. And he like, oh, so you don't want you. I heard you're not with Simone now, so you don't have a problem when you're going at the girls who was with somebody, right?
Yeah.
And Damon, this is what got me. He said, why are you speaking to her? Why are you talking to her like she's an object? I said, damn, like, cause come on, Jordan, why are you talking to her like she's a piece of property? Like you don't got class decorum. Like you was treating them girls that you were hooking up with like a fucking object of satisfaction, but now you mad that he didn't want her. I mean, he's not with her. You're mad that he's trying to walk away, and you're mad that y'all broke up for no reason, I guess, because she still didn't get with the guy. So you have a lot of reasons to be mad, but I thought y'all moved on. Well, it didn't move on.
Yeah, I thought he was far along, moved on. Like, yo,
yeah, like
you got eyes for Layla. Like, yeah, you should be fighting Clay, if anything. Like,
yes, you should be fighting Clay.
Yeah, because he's actually doing something. Yeah, he's actually
all the stress for Layla, and you're out here fighting for over an ex.
Yeah, like you should have been fighting Damon like a year ago. Yeah. A year ago when they did that like visit or something like that.
That was last year.
This was
New Year. Are you coming to fight this man?
Yeah. Now I love Jordan, but like, yo, you gotta he's doing some dumb stuff. Like when he punched Wade, punching Wade, messing up your hand, then doing this.
That's like when Spencer arm was hurt and he still punched the shit out of Jordan. But let that be a lesson learned. That
gotta chill.
I will never. I'm trying to find that video so I can laugh again tonight because Spencer did what he had to do.
Yeah,
no choice but to stand. But Jordan, that was so dumb. That was so unnecessary, especially when Damon wasn't even in his right state of mind, and you just did that.
And Damon said, "Yeah, yo, I got a lot going on. You not want to do this right now, like no, like."
And he still said, "No, we're gonna do this now."
I don't know, man. Jordan I just don't understand. Like, you have Layla, like you have like your eyes on Layla, like
and
you moved on,
and you were just like oh well, almost kissing. Was like, oh, I'm not gonna let you get the kiss, and then you kiss.
Yeah,
like be for real with me. Like just let's have a communication talk. Like, come
yeah,
on.
like I get there's a lot of feelings between that whole Simone and Damon,
Yeah,
like the
I
triangle.
will understand. I will understand if he was mad because he was going like he was trying to get his girl while they were dating, and then you did all that to not want her. But that's overdue now.
Yeah, like should happen months and months ago.
Yeah,
Like,
it happened. It happened like 6+ weeks ago. Like the breakup was over. I don't know why you even fighting this man. You should be fighting Clay. Like that was dumb.
yeah, because you can see like you should be able to see how much that's affecting Layla and all that. So,
Yeah, because I
yeah,
promise you, he's not gonna say nothing about like I just fought Jordan. Because
yeah,
why would he?
yeah. So I don't know. I'm just glad that neither one of them was hurt because they both need their hands. Like Damon's a pitcher and Jordan football. Like so they both need their hands, and yeah, I'm glad nothing happened. But yeah, and I'm glad Simone saw it too. I'm actually glad she saw
Yeah.
it.
Oh, you know what? Even more bad is that afterwards she didn't go check on. She didn't go check on Jordan.
Yo, yeah, she did.
She wasn't check on.
He like she knows he has Spencer. So, but yeah, but I just think she's moved on. Honestly, I just think they're both like they both like. I think she is trying to move on the best she can, and I think she obviously has like she has feelings for Damon. So that's the person you're gonna go to first. So yeah,
Simone Rice.
nah, chill.
Simone Rice. Like she, and then the talk afterwards when they was walking and they were, he was like, yeah, having two guys that fell for you fight, and I'm like, you fell for her?
Yeah.
And then she said, well, one of them moved on. Like, what do you mean by that?
Nah.
So annoying. I was like, you fell for her as in what? Because crushing, or like feeling, but falling. All right, and
Yeah,
then he
nah,
is
man.
he don't give a fuck. Why? Because he making it seem like him and Jordan both were like he acting like Jordan was never dating her, like as if they both fell out, like both
Yeah,
are at the same time. He didn't
yeah.
see Jordan as an obstacle. He knew he was going to win regardless. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't want Damon to keep going down this path, right? Because it's getting to the point where like it can be considered cheating, and like, yo, you gotta like
Mm.
chill, like stop saying this stuff to Simone. Like,
Yeah,
it's not gonna be
they
good.
emotional team about to eat.
Yeah, okay, nah, chill. My shit, man. Like, yo, man, I just need Damien Thea. I don't know, man. I just don't want some. I mean, I'm not even at this point. I don't think those two are gonna get together for a while because she got somebody new at the end of the episode, some random dude. So I think he's gonna be a
Well,
big part.
I don't date that man because Lando is coming back, so he might be her love interest for a while. I
Wait,
feel
who's
like
that?
wrong. If I think Lando was it the one that was Landon, the one
Oh,
that was mad that he took his spot at
oh, you think he's gonna come back?
yeah, it's a picture of him. It's supposed to be a picture of him on set.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, on
Damn.
Twitter. Mm.
Damn, that's
All
gonna
right,
be.
let's talk about a quick insert. Keisha inviting Spencer to the party, and Simone was like, "What are you doing?" And
Yeah.
it was like fighting fire. It was
Yeah.
so
Keisha
annoying.
was wild in it.
She was in
Keisha
her
was
bed,
wild in
in her
like.
bed. She
I
said,
love
"Here's
Keisha though. I
that."
love her. I like Keisha. She's great. But
Yeah. Let's talk about Spencer being the word of reason. About
yeah.
telling Cam about talking to Keisha about what he's doing
Yo,
in the
I
party.
love that whole moment because
Yeah,
he told Jordan.
And Jordan
He told
about
both of them. I love
being
them
poser.
seeing. I think it was a really good moment. Them seeing Cam on this bike delivering the food, and like his reaction was funny. He was like, "Yo, what are y'all even doing here? Y'all don't even go here. Like why y'all even go on campus and stuff like that." I thought that was really funny, and I just love Spencer telling them both like, "Yo, y'all both are keeping stuff from like the people say y'all care about the most," and yeah, it made them both like realize though they gotta like go and talk to the people they love. Like Cam had to go to Keisha, and I love Cam. He went right to Keisha,
Yes,
right to her.
right to her.
So and Jordan, took him a while to like find Simone, but yeah, and I thought that was good because Spencer is so good in like Wise when he has nothing really on like that he has to worry about when he's just trying to help people. I think he's so good. And I
Yeah,
think
I
this
feel
is really
like
good.
I'm sitting here like, damn, if only like yo, you and Olivia would have done that the 6 weeks.
Yeah. But I mean,
Then
he tried. He
yeah,
was
he did
doing.
try. He did
He did
try.
his part. He did his part, and it was like Olivia that really wasn't like doing her part.
He should have went harder. I don't know. Like I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah,
So
6 weeks is crazy.
I'm just like, be fucking for real. But he told Jordan. First of all, I don't even know why they keep having this beef with Jordan because, like, to be honest, y'all broke up. Like, damn, y'all, you buried the box. Like, everything should be a done deal.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, wait, you gonna bury those pictures? Like, yo, those are like, I was like, wow. Yeah, but yeah, she buried them, and yeah, but I don't know. That's just, I think that was her really moving on, honestly.
Good. Let's talk about Cam having a job, getting into his bag as a PC on that
Bro,
bike.
they did my boy Cam wrong. He helped them raise all that money, and they gonna talk about you owe us like $9,000. Like, yeah, they did my boy
Yo,
Cam
he was
wrong.
like, that means how many shifts he probably been working double booked and
Yeah,
bullshit.
nah, yeah. And you gotta think about it. Like, he had to buy his ticket to go back home to California. So, like, those plane tickets are not cheap. So, like,
Yeah.
yeah, and all that stuff.
Let's talk about. I'm going to move these subjects together, which is the Damon leaving thing. So I don't waste my time talking about it twice. Okay, so let's talk about since we're on that point of him getting a job. Let's talk about Cam Isha angst and Nate spitting facts about
Yeah,
how hard it is for Cam and how he's acting because she's like he's acting weird and he's not acting the same. And Nate was like, "Well, you have to understand, his rival comes back into his come home. He comes back here after seeing him at his hometown, flirting with his girl, comes to the party, and then try to make him jealous. And plus, he has to find out how to do financial aid and stuff like that. Like you're not understanding because she was talking about how he was gaslighting her and stuff like that. Nate is really just like the therapist, like unintended,
yeah,
because she was helping with JR, she was helping with Simone with the tuition thing. She's out here talking to Keisha. Like she's out here helping people understand why everybody else is doing this dumb stuff. And with Keisha, it's kind of crazy because you can't see what he's coming from. He literally has to work to pay for his tuition.
and he lost his
Oh, he
he
lost
lost
his
everything.
scholarship.
He
That
lost
was yeah,
everything.
like that was like when it comes to sports, it's one of those sticky roles because they come to college for their sport.
Yeah,
Some of them don't do like backup majors. So for him to lose the scholarship that made him come to the college in the first place and in such a short amount of time with things that he couldn't control, that's going to be something different. You don't know how mad his family was. They're probably gonna be trying to struggle to pay for something they can't afford. Like you don't know how that is. And she just made it about herself. And I
yeah,
was like, yes, I understand him not talking, but like, ma'am, you saying that he gaslit you? Only thing you doing was avoiding you and lying.
yeah. Yeah,
But
so
but
and I mean, I don't know, man. Like you could tell something was really wrong with him since the All
yeah,
American episode. And
yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't blame him that much because he was just trying, he didn't want to feel embarrassed and like, all that. And he didn't want anybody's pity probably either. So and all that.
yeah,
So like he was just trying to figure it out. And like he was doing everything he could to do it on his own. So obviously, if you do everything like that on your own, you're gonna like have to make little sacrifices and all that stuff. But he wasn't doing anything bad, so I think Keisha should like take comfort in that he was just, he's just trying to make money to stay there on campus and all that stuff.
yeah.
So
And
yeah,
plus, not possibly have her stress or her thinking that this is going to cause a shift between a relationship. Like she has to understand. She got to understand, and she's
yeah,
fumbling the bag.
yeah.
But yeah, but anyways, since we're on that, let's talk about how Spencer once again comes in and helps Cam
Bro,
do
that
Keisha's
was a
favorite
great moment.
romantic
That was
thing.
a great moment. I love that
That was a
because
moment.
because it made Spencer and Cam like make up and like be friends again and be good and like that's what I wanted. Like Spencer is just so like he's so good in these kind of moments and I love this Cam just really helping out and really stepping up and doing this for Keisha because I think it was really good for the relationship and they needed that and yeah, I don't know, man. It's my shit, man. I love when he does stuff like that and just shows her that she's worth it and like that moment and the kiss and it was
Wait, okay,
perfect.
okay.
It was
Am I
perfect.
hallucinating? Did he say he loved her or something? And she tried to say something. He stopped her, or am I hallucinating? Because he said something, And I was like,
I know they both said that they like work on this and they'll fix it and they'll figure it out together. I don't know if they said like they love each other.
I don't think so. But like, she said something to where she was like taken back, and he like kind of shushed her not to talk about it. But they ate like
Yo,
the
nah,
way
that scene, then moments like that, kisses like that, in moments, and
moments
the
like that.
camera
That
angles,
was
that was like, yo, that's
that
iconic.
was
That's like in game right there. Like that's like
that was
perfect.
that was
And I
that was
can't wait to
so
see how
good.
they go because yeah, they're just iconic, man. That was a really, really good moment. I think they definitely needed that, and I think they're gonna be good for a while. I don't think he's gonna mess with them for a long time. So that was one of the my favorite moments.
We forgot to, we forgot to talk about. We forgot to
What?
talk about that Bolivia hot tub flashback.
Uh,
Yeah.
I
But
knew it was gonna be a flashback. I knew it. I kind of like had that feeling when I
it
saw
was
it.
out of place too, because like, why
Yeah,
that one?
and I was surprised that was the moment they showed for a flashback. Of all the
Right.
moments, it was a
Out of
hot tub
all the
scene.
moments, that
They didn't
was.
show anything else. It was just that, wasn't it? I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. So I
They
was
could have did
surprised.
they could have did a fan cam.
Yo,
Of them,
yo, yeah, they should have. I'm surprised they didn't do like some
right.
like quick montage. I'm surprised,
Yeah,
but
and have like both of them, but yeah. On back to All American Homecoming. Jordan and Simone's final closing era. It was deserved. It's time to let go, let God. I'm tired. Like, I'm tired, man.
yeah, nah, I think that was a really good closure for them. They really needed
Yeah,
that,
they needed
and
that.
I think they'll become friends at some point. And I actually want to see them have like a friendship talk where she, at some point, whoever she's with and whenever he's with Layla, I would love to see them like. But that's have to be like towards the end of the season.
You
And
forcing
stuff
a
like that.
lot. I mean, to be honest with you, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, let them not be friends. Like, I don't want them to force Layla and Simone to be friends as like,
No,
like how they
yeah, I
kind of.
don't think they're gonna like force it, but you know what? I think
Yeah,
at some
it takes
point,
a while. Like
I hope.
not everybody needs to be friends, to be honest. Like, because after the
Yeah,
Layla and Olivia thing, I probably wouldn't have been friends with like somebody like that. I would have been like, damn, you
yeah.
dated my ex, I'm done. So
I think they're gonna have like how like each season they always have like those camp moments where everybody goes to
oh
campfire.
Lord
I think
mercy.
they're gonna have one of those moments.
You think that somebody from All American Homecoming is going to come over?
I think it's gonna have another crossover episode at some point. I think it's
Yeah,
gonna.
they
I
will.
think it'd be lit too. I think it'd be really good to have like.
But what if that was the closure, because that will lead to no more crossovers, because there's no point to come over then.
But I think they need the crossovers though. I think it's like it's good to have them cross over because
Yeah, I guess because Cam can come back hometown, and then
and I think Spencer has a good friendship with Simone and Keisha and Cam now too, where I think he would go up there at some point just to get away from GAU and all that stuff at some point.
yeah. I can see it coming, especially with the show. I feel like it's not going to be like as current as a lot.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a two-party with it being on All American and All American Homecoming, but
Yeah.
who knows?
I mean,
Lastly,
I wonder if those two could play each other. Like maybe they could play the football team or baseball team. And they could do a crossover like that.
Who playing football?
No, I don't know, but like they would just make up, like they could just make it up, and like they wouldn't have to show the football. They could just say they're in town and play them or something like that.
Oh yeah, true. But since it's like two damn teams are All American, I mean, come on now.
True.
But we'll see. Lastly, we can merge President and Mara, Damon and him leaving.
I like her being the president. I like that. I think it's a really good job for her to be president. And yeah, but Damon leaving, yeah.
Yeah, it's so annoying that the dad made her kind of change her time, because she was waiting like until like Damon had his
because I think she's a really cool president. She's gonna give him time.
The dad rushed, and it made her change her decision to making it 2 days. And then the dad doing that and talking about how it's going to ruin his legacy for him.
I think he's doing that on purpose. Yeah. I think he's doing it on purpose so he can try and like he would think that Damon, if he didn't have enough time, he would just be like, okay, I'm gonna stay at Princeton or something like that. You know,
it backfired. Because he tried to tell Damon what to do, and Damon was like, "Oh, let's see."
But I think that was good for them to say, "Yo, I'm transferring," just because he wanted to get away from him. But in my reaction, I was like, when Amora got that knock on her door, I was like, that's Marcus. And there's no way Damien's leaving now. I think
Marcus then we got the message. You got the message though, Thomas, we leaving.
Yeah. So
I was like, bro.
So yeah, I don't think Damien's gonna actually leave, but I think that was good.
I feel like he's gonna possibly stay, but Marcus might be having it out for him when people like not trusting him, whatever. But we'll see.
Yeah, but I think they'll do whatever they can to get Marcus back in there because I think Damon and JR are gonna be like, yo, we want you out of here with the other dude.
All right.
Like that.
They
Like
like you hit. They like you took your anger on me and no reason, and you betrayed us. And they ain't got us in more scandals, but we'll see. To be honest, I thought we would have saw like articles about the scandal the way they did the other one when they first started off the show, but
that's because I think the scandal was the continuation of that one, and I don't think it was like as big or anything like that. I think he was just keeping it from the players and all that stuff, that he was the one that leaked all that information. So but Santiago was like going after him in the last episode of last season. He was like, yo, I don't care about him. Like, he lied to us and stuff like that. Remember? Like,
I'm like, Santiago, can you shut the fuck? Like, I still will never forget, like, I do at the way, like, when we was giving him hell.
Yo, like, yeah, remember we didn't like him at all? Like, I was like, yo, this dude.
Like, he was like, bro, like, back over Damon, dead ass.
Yo,
he was in his hating bag. And then he was trying to get JR position, too. I'm like,
yeah.
So, now JR got a new spot, which answer my question. But now let's end it off with the final shot, and also aka Simone entering her potential hot girl era or her just chilling era because she was making out with that boy in Rome. I was like, Lord have mercy.
Yo, he was like, I'm with this. She was like, yeah, I don't care. Just kisses them and just like, yeah.
Yeah, like she said, let's do what we gotta do. But what's funny is I noticed the shots. Like the shots of each scene.
Yeah. Of all the couples and stuff like that. Yeah.
And I think they're foreshadowing potentially either Nate and JR.
Yeah. I think that would honestly be wild.
Because you got Damon and Thea kissing. You got Simone and that man kissing, which you know probably ain't gonna be serious.
Yeah.
You got who else? Camisha kissing, and then you got JR and Nate clinking drinks, but they could potentially have.
I thought that was funny too. I thought that was funny.
Like they could become maybe with Coop and Coop and Asher maybe, or they could potentially date. I wouldn't mind either or.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm just hoping that this show, since we're heading to it, I want to do the last bullet point that I mentioned, which is the vortex. I don't want them heading to the vortex, but I feel like they're going to do it regardless because there's not that many casts on the show. And I don't want them to try to like force a friendship to where like if Damon and Thea break up and Damon dates Simone or whatever, hypothetically, if that's the case, that Simone and Thea are going to somehow be friends. I want them to be friends. I do. But I feel like if that happens, there ain't no damn way they're gonna be friends.
Yeah, at least not for a while. At least not for a long time. Yeah. So.
And then having JR, which is his brother, date his ex. Like I don't have time for that. I don't have time for them like intermingling with each other all and make a vortex. And they may not even try to do a vortex, but I feel like that vortex is going to happen regardless because there's already a love triangle right there that's supposed to not even be there. So
I definitely don't want them to have the same thing All American has. I want it to be like a little different.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like they think Damone is like Bolivia, and I'm just like, well, so
nah. They're not there. They're not.
The slow burn gonna come.
Nah, I would say if anybody was Bolivia, I would think it was Kim and Keisha. But I get it how people would say Damon and Simone because they are the two leads of the show, so it makes sense. But I just don't want that to happen. I want them to be good friends. Yeah, they can be good friends. They just keep that friendship going. Friendship excellence.
Give me Damone or give me JR and Simone or give me Lando and Simone. Or have Simone just chill for a little bit. I don't care. I don't support her.
Just keep me with my two ships right now, Damon and Thea and Cam and Keisha.
Well,
we good.
For me, it's gonna be Cam, Isha, and Damone. But I want to know what Sylvester means because on social media this week, he said that JR has been trying to get with Simone. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, yo, that would be interesting. But then he brought up Nate thing, and I actually would kind of see that. That would actually be interesting.
Yeah, I mentioned that in season 1 when they had to talk. I was like, that's they couldn't be cute together. So I already kind of saw the vision, but they can go any way. And I will, but it's kind of crazy though that he did say that. I was like, why would he say that JR is trying? I'm just like, so I wasn't delusional. Interesting because the thing is that JR told Damon one episode that it doesn't matter if she's single or not. Me and you can't get her. And I'm like,
yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yo, he was like,
I was like,
he was like, yo, she's off limits. She's with
yeah,
Dorian.
it's all
Like,
for you and me. She's like, oh, limits for you and me. I'm like, for
yeah,
you?
yeah. But you know what I love about this? I love the cast. They're interacting with each other so much.
Yes,
That
the
I saw,
fandom.
yo, I was laughing yesterday because I saw like,
Peyton was saying
yeah.
something about Michael.
He was like, you're lucky. Next time, Simone will be there to like protect you, or no, like, I think it was Spencer or something like that. He was like, Simone. He's like, you're lucky Simone or Spencer's not here to protect you or something like that. But I just let them interacting with each other over social media. That's funny.
Yeah, between them and Vampire Academy, which is the shows I'm watching, the cast is hella
I
good.
just love when cast can interact with the fans in the with the other castmates. That's just
the live they're doing, like All Americans doing lives and stuff, and like little Insta story takeovers. Like Legacies could never for it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I really hated with the Legacies. They just
besides the fans itself, but
and yesterday, I think it was yesterday, right? Or Monday, they were going like there were so many lives. Like everybody was going live. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was. I was watching all of them. I was like,
yeah.
And then you got Peyton and all of them just like acting like the Love Triangle IRL.
Yeah.
I was like,
nah, yeah, that stuff was funny.
yeah.
But yeah, I just love it, and yeah, I just love the cast.
Yeah, it was cool though, but yeah, we covered everything. Wow.
Yeah, I think that is everything. Like, that was
yeah. Let us know what was your opinions about All American and All American Homecoming. What did you like? What did you dislike? What storylines are you excited for? Because I feel like All American Homecoming has more storylines for us to get into.
Yeah.
And All Americans is probably going to be developing from the previous one, so we'll be seeing it. But make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more of our podcast episodes. You know, we've having a hell of a good time talking about this.
Yeah, we could talk about this for hours.
Yeah, we were waiting for like a few days to talk about this. So, you know, make sure to follow us on social media. We were active on Twitter, most definitely more than anything else. So you can see us on Twitter for other things. I know that Arlon is doing reactions to both shows, and you can check it out there. And the link in the description. And
everything will be in the description. So everything, social medias, YouTube's, everything will be there.
Bye, y'all.
Peace, guys.